Welcome! So new pack means we need to build a tiny home. Of course, that's what I do, build tiny homes. And very excitingly, we have now curved walls. So of course I was gonna build a tiny home with curved walls, because why not? And I'm only using the base game items and items from the new pack. That's the whole idea. And straight away I found that the curved walls, they come with some limitations. Let's just say there's only a few windows you can use. Not all doors actually work on them. They look cool, but they're not too practical at the moment, and you will see a bit more later on how hard it is to actually make them work, especially with the furniture, which is all triangular and angular and doesn't really fit into like curved wall aspect. But yeah, I was trying to use only base items and the ones from the new pack. There aren't many walls, but I did like this brick. It's very cool. I do like the colors as well. There's lots of variety of colors in the new expansion, and that's always good. I'm down for that. And there's not much wallpapers, however, but I do like the wee wavy pattern that they have here, so I use that quite a lot. And there's like cool Art Deco tiles as well, which, you know what, I dig. And the flooring, there aren't much, so I use lots of base game ones. And also the light, I love those lights. Those lights I'm gonna use a lot because they're very stylish and they're very bright. And one thing I hate about The Sims 4 is some of the lights are so dim that you can't even use them. That's why whenever we get a bright light, I always get happy. So yeah, so now I was trying to get the layout of the kitchen. That was one of the most difficult parts here because of the curved walls. It's a little bit hard to manage a kitchen with this one. So you're gonna see here me struggling quite a bit. I was also trying to think, what other packs we can use, but no, it's only base game. So I decided to add little counters, and then realized I can't put any counters around the curved walls. So hopefully we will get like an update, or we will get new items in the future that will have the curved walls, counters and stuff, but that just didn't work for me. I just realized that's curved wall space will just not be utilized at all, because there isn't any way to utilize it at the moment. So I just extended the counters here, put a little oven, and decided to just put like decorations in that corner. First of all I wanted to put a table in, but it just, I don't know, just didn't fit with me. You'll see in a moment that I'll change that. Also, I was trying to think about the layout, where to put the doors and stuff. I didn't want to make it a micro home, I just made it a tiny home, so we had a bit more space. But to be fair, the space around the curved wall is not utilized, so it felt like we had less room than and normally when we do this. And I used the new desk with the new computer, which I just love the new desks and computers with this one. That's probably my favorite addition of those, other than the beds. Beds are very cool as well. I tried to use some of the new wallpapers. They're alright. I do prefer the recurvy pattern than the hexagonal ones, and I went for kind of the pink vibe, because you know what, pink is good. I love pink, so that was cool. Then my OCD kicked in, and I had to change that a little bit to make it a bit more, look nicer, and decrease the kitchen, because again, that table just didn't fit there. In my personal opinion, maybe you think it did fit, but I didn't like it. So decided to put in a bin, and also in a moment I'll put some plants there, because why not? Just make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, the kitchen is a little bit empty. I'm still trying to figure out, how do we use those curved walls. There probably is some cool solution that people already found, but I just wanted to find out for myself, and I couldn't think of anything, so we will see in the future. That's where I was trying to do the living room, and that was an issue as well because of the curved walls. I just didn't know how to position the room, because you can't put a TV on a curved wall. Then we had the doors there, and it just didn't really fit. So the living room is a little bit sparse. There aren't much much things in it. It's mainly just a sitting area. But you know what? Not everybody has a TV in their living room. Well, most people do, but this family won't. Okay, so this family will be old-fashioned. They don't like TVs. And I realized there aren't many paintings in this pack as well. There are lots of cool posters though, so that's not too bad at all. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what else can I put in here, and I really love the coffee tables. They're little small ones, so I put the coffee table in there and in the corner, and put a little speaker here, so they have some entertainment. I was thinking about putting the bigger boombox thing, but it just didn't work. The bathroom, yeah, so we don't really have a new toilet with this one. We mainly just have a stall for the school bathroom, which again is not an issue. We have lots of bathroom items, so I just used those ones. And I was just struggling to find a good flooring for this bedroom. I realize lots of pinks just don't go together. There isn't that many nice pink colors in the base game, so oh well. And then that's where the hardest part came in, the roofing of the house, because it's circular. It's very hard for me to find a way to add the roofs. We have the circular roofs, but they just don't fit as well as I wanted to. You can't put like curved. Well, actually, I'm just realizing now you can't put curved fences, so I could have done it the way I wanted to do it here, but instead I tried to put just walls up and then add the trim, but then that would have unfortunately make it above the limit for the tiny home, so I quickly had to abandon that project. Yeah, so I couldn't do that. The wall trims are very cool though in this pack. So I was trying to do different floorings, but quickly I realized it doesn't work that well. So yeah, nothing really fits, especially in the base game. Maybe if I use other packs, but the base game and the new expansion just didn't work. So I decided to go for the roofs again. And we do have those circular ones, and I think I've done a right job. Roofing is always my least favorite kind of aspect of making the house. I wish we could just have a tool where we just click and it just automatically fills in for you. But yeah, I try to do different things, like stretch it a little bit, and I do think it actually came out alright. You know what? I'm kind of proud of myself, because I'm terrible at roofing, and it actually didn't look too bad. So yeah, just trying to adjust this, especially if you have different curvature of the walls. That there's big curve, the small curve, and just doesn't always like fit together that well. But with the trims and everything, I think it looked quite okay. Yeah, I think it looks alright. I will experiment more with that. I'm trying to see if I put any decorations in, but no. But yeah, that is the house. The floor glitched a little bit, but yeah, it's a tiny home. It looks quite good, if you ask myself. I think it looks alright. It's a starter home as well. I'm gonna put it on gallery if you're interested. It looks like it's floating. I don't know what that is about, but I think it's just a shadow. But yeah, that is the tiny home in the new expansion, so it is possible to do so with curved walls. The curved walls are more of a hindrance, in my personal opinion, in terms of functionality of the house, because there's just nothing functional you can do about those walls. But that might change in the future. But yeah, that's everything from me. If you liked this video, press the like button. If you didn't, share it with your enemy, and also subscribe for more Sims content, and follow me on TikTok because I have a lot of stuff there, and let me know what else you want to see. Bye!